Hi, I'm Chris Martinson of Peak Prosperity, and I'd like to give you the weekly update. This is it's been an incredible week. Some things I'd like you to know about. So we've had an opportunity at Peak Prosperity. Adam and I just spent most of this past week down in Dallas, Texas, and we had an opportunity to work with an organization that reaches a lot of people. And of course, our mission is to create a world worth inheriting. It means we need to be able to get the story out to as many people as possible. So, look, as I'm recording this, the stock markets are hitting all-time new highs, and it's telling us that everything is awesome. When I go out into the world and I talk to real people, we all know that everything is not awesome. And so I want to tell you first why I think that stock markets hitting new highs is a bad thing, not a good thing. Now the message is everywhere in the media. You're going to see this is a good thing, unequivocally good thing. How could anybody say motherhood, apple pie, or rising stock markets are bad? Only one of those things to me is not a good thing at this point, and that's the rising stock markets. Why? Because here's what happens. When the stock markets go up, they're used as a signaling device to try and tell us everything's okay. But everything is not okay. We know that. People know that on lots of different levels. We know that in the substance and the quality of our own lives. We know that in the types of jobs that are being created are meaningless and degrading and low paying. We know this in the fact that the bumblebee is now on the endangered species list. And that fact did not make it onto the front pages of newspapers. And if it did, it didn't stay there long. Oh, come and gone. That's something we should be focusing on and understanding as a very real issue. So this is why I'm not a fan of the rising stock markets. They're going up for one reason and one reason only. Don't read anything, it's because of the Trump rally. Please, why is the Japanese stock market going up because of Trump? Because he's going to have new trade barriers with him? Please. The reason the stock markets are going up is because the central banks are printing money. That's it. They print money. And who does that money go to? It goes to the very wealthy. Not just the very wealthy, but the wealthiest of the wealthy. The central banks. Janet Yellen, I'm talking about you. Mario Draghi, I'm talking about you. Kuroda, you. Personally, as the heads of your organizations, you are driving the stock markets higher, which is creating and contributing to the largest wealth gap in all of history. Is that a good thing? Should we be clapping for rising stock markets? No. These are creating the unrest, the social instability, the anger. These are all connected. As Leonardo da Vinci said, learn to see. Understand that everything connects to everything. So how can I sit here and talk about bumblebees and stock markets and central bank policy and all of that? Because they're all connected at this point in time. We need to begin to understand this. It's time to say stop. This isn't working. We're pursuing bad ideas and following up with worse ideas, and it's time to stop. So if you want to come by our website at Peak Prosperity, we're talking about all of these issues. I have an article up called Fight Cage, which is about this exact dynamic of how the unrest that people are feeling, the protests that we're seeing in places like Berkeley or anywhere that they arise right now, or in France, they're happening for a reason, but not the same reason that people are actually out there saying they're protesting about, but for deeper reasons. We're being shocked. We're being shocked at the environmental level. As I said with the bumblebee, we're being shocked economically, we're being shocked with monetary policy. All of this is happening. And that's why it's my job to get this message out to as many people as I possibly can. And so I will partner with any organization that gives me an opportunity to meet with new people, talk to their tribe, figure out how we can get this message out there. And so the opportunity now is to begin to work with Glenn Beck's organization. He reaches millions of people who I don't otherwise reach. I've been given complete freedom to be my own man, to bring my message exactly as I want to. He's been an absolutely warm and affable human being with me and has told me, hey, Chris, challenge me. I love being challenged. My tribe loves it when I'm challenged. So be your person, bring your message. That's what I'm going to do. Adam and I came down, kicked the tires. I recorded a couple of spots. Great organization, very nice people, and the opportunity to reach a much wider audience. And I have to do that because the time is now. We're running out of time in this story. A spiking stock market makes me feel worse, not better. And we have to begin to get this message out to more people. So if you could help me do that, Thank you very much. I would appreciate your efforts. Come by Peak Prosperity. We have some ideas, or carry the message however you do. But we have to start doing things really differently. And that begins with recognizing that things are not awesome. They're less than awesome. There's things we need to fix, and we should begin addressing those. So with that, that's my weekly update. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.